It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of Omnipollo Magic 3.5. It's a pineapple Gose at 3.5% ABV. You can see the colour of the beer through this rather, and I'm going to be honest here, rather bland bottle. Just a little label with the description. With some of the other Omnipollo beers, they've got really nice labels and bits going on, like this one here we're going to review in the future. But this one's just, I'm not sure if they've forgotten to put the label on this beer completely, but there we go. 3.5% yellow bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. Pineapple Gose. I can imagine what this is going to be smelling like and tasting like. It's going to be pretty good, I think. So perhaps we don't need a sexy label for every beer in the world. I think some beers do their talking in the glass, and let's hope this one does. Looks very good. Look at that. It looks a luminous yellow in the glass. 2 fingers of white head. Nice levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. A little bit of haze there in the glass. Let's get the aroma. Whoa, yeah. Salty pineapple. Not the combination I think I've ever put in my mind, but it works. Certainly in the aroma. A real fruity, salty, refreshing aroma. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, oh wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are in a real sexy moment with beer. 2016, lots of Gose, Berliner Weiss, sour ales hitting the market. I remember being in a bar a couple of years ago with a friend in London. We were talking about lots of people investing in this style of beer, and it's taking a lot of time to kind of produce and get it up to kind of, because it takes time, it takes a lot of aging to get a beer to this kind of standard, this sourness if you like. So there was lots of breweries talking about sour, Berliner Weiss, Gose, but nothing was actually happening. There was no beers actually being produced because they take time to produce. Now, it seems the end of 2015, beginning 2016, they're just being released by the bucket load. And this is another great one, it really is. Extremely refreshing, carbonated, sour, salty pineapple beer. With an underneath all of that extreme flavour is a nice level of maltiness. And that just kind of says, right at the back end, it tells you, hey, I'm still a beer. I'm not some kind of weird sherbety sour brew made from sweets. It's still a beer with natural ingredients. The pineapple works really well. Very close to well, it's drinking like a pineapple juice in all honesty, but with sourness and maltiness and a little kick of alcohol. Here's the big question, because again, there's nothing to read on the label, there's nothing to speak about here, other than Omnipollo are a Swedish gypsy brewer, or brewers. They travel around Europe, Buxton. This was brewed at De Proof in Belgium, so they kind of piggyback off other people's breweries, probably rent their brew space for the day, and then bottle, and then move on to the next one. I think this is a very good idea. It means you get to see the world. You get to see different countries' brewing traditions. Pardon me. I'm trying to hold that carbonation right down there, but I couldn't do it. And it gets you, as I said, around the world. So yeah, the only question I have left is, would I buy it again? I picked this up at an online beer store. I like it. But I'm starting to get to the stage now with these Gose and these sours and these Berliner Weiss that I think they're marvellous beers, really exciting, sexy beers. I can imagine drinking one at a barbecue or lunchtime because it's only 3.5% ABV. But we're just being hit left, right and centre with them at the moment. There's just so many coming out. I reviewed probably 6 or 7 in the last 2 weeks. But we must think about the beer in hand, not am I getting a little bit bored of Gose and Berliner Weiss already? I think where are we going with this? I think how this beer is ideal for people who buy the style is that you can cool it down, you can have it cold. If you like a fruit kind of beer, it works. Can you have it on a summer's day? Yes. Yeah, all of them boxes are ticked. Could you probably have one and drive? Probably. If you're watching this in 20 years time, there's probably no alcohol and driving in your system at all, or you're simply pressing Uber and a self-driving car comes round and picks you up anyway, so you don't need to think about drinking and driving. But the question was, would I buy it again? I don't think I would. I don't think I would. And I think you've all kind of come to that decision probably before I have. In that, yes, I like it. Yes, it's tasty. But it's kind of, this is pushing the boundaries to pineapple juice almost. And if I wanted to be refreshed by just a pineapple juice, I'd buy a pineapple juice without the alcohol and without the salt. It's very much like a pineapple juice, so probably not. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. If you really like this style of beer, tell me why. If you agree with me, tell me why. But if you've got any other comments, please comment. But yeah, thanks for watching. 7 out of 10. Omnipollo Magic 3.5. Thanks for watching. Cheers.